making a card for the Cardz for Galz, and this is a challenge blog, and I'm a designer. I'm in the design team on this blog. So come and join, and the theme is party time celebration. So of course I'm thinking balloons, so I'm going to start making this card. So we'd love you in fact to join in with this challenge. Make a card that's got a party theme and just add it on to the blog, and the link will be in the description below. So far I've got Whisper White and I've punched out my balloon. I'm just putting in a piece of scrap paper here just to protect my desk, and I've got some different colours. I've got Flirty Flamingo, Highland Heather, Granny Apple Green and Daffodil Delight. I'm just going to show you one of the balloons with my Flirty Flamingo. I'm using the brush end, and all we're doing is colouring the whole balloon in. Once you're happy with your balloon, we're going to bring in the colour lifter and using the pencil end, and we're just going to put a bit of highlight on. So just run that over and then that lifts the colour. And there we go, and then you've got a nice shine to your balloon. So now I've been in a Flirty Flamingo base. Now this was an A4 sheet, and all I've done is cut it at 20 centimetres, so it's 20 centimetres along this way, and then I've scored it at 10, and so my A4 sheet is, this is the same size as the A4 sheet still, and then I've burnished that, so that is going to be like this, and this is what we call in the UK a DL size card. And then I'm using Highland Heather, and I've just cut this a tiny bit smaller, and then I've got Whisper White on the top of that, so it's just going to have a few layers to make the card pop a little bit. I'm going to start working on the Whisper White. I'm using the Stitched Label Framelit dies, and I'm using this one. I'm just going to position this randomly on here and run that through my Big Shot, and it's just going to give a little bit of decoration to the background. Here is my piece of paper that I have used that really pretty framelit on. I'm just wondering if you can see, oh yeah, you can see it there. And that just gives the background a little bit of interest. And now I'm going to bring in my balloons. So I have actually made quite a few balloons, so I haven't held back, and I'm going to just arrange them all over the card base in a random fashion. I want them to look like the whole card is full of balloons, and I'm going to stick some down, and then I'm going to pop some up with dimensionals, and let me do that, and then I'll come back and show you what I've done. So when I've got a design that I'm vaguely happy with, then I start by just picking up some of the balloons at the bottom and sticking them down. So I've already stuck these ones on, and so now I'm close to finishing. I've also cut out, using some silver foil and the well-written framelits, Happy Birthday. On the back of these I've put some of the sticky adhesive sheet, so this will stick straight onto the card. So you need to decide where you want to put your happy birthday, and I think I want mine to be sort of at an angle like this, one higher and one lower. And then you need to decide where you want your last balloons to go that you're going to pop up with dimensionals. I've added some dimensionals to the back of this balloon, and I'm going to pop that one on there. And I know that's not going to be in the way of where I want to put my happy. I've used more pink in this card because I wanted this to be a card for a gown. So I'm now going to take the paper off of the back of my happy birthday. So I decided to move my happy birthday over to the side, and I've got 3 balloons popped up there. You can see them popped up. It's always good to have odd numbers when you're doing anything like that, so 3 or 5. And then we're going to stick that to our Highland Haverback. So I'm actually putting in some sequins here, and these are the, I think they're called gingham sequins, and they're adhesive backed. So I've got some of the purple and some of the green, and I'm just going to put a couple randomly in the background. Now I'm going to stick this to our 30 flamingo. On the inside I have a piece of Whisper White that I've cut just a little bit smaller, and I'm going to put that inside so we can write on it. I'm just adding a few more balloons to the inside, just for a little bit of decoration. Now I'm going to stick this onto the inside, and that will be our card finished. So this is my party card. It's really pretty and bright, and I'm loving the colour combination. So please go down to the description below, and then you can click on the link and you can go to the Cardz for Galz challenge site, and you can have a look and see what everybody else has done. You can see what the design team's done, you can see what everybody else has entered into the challenge, and you can enter as well. So thanks for watching, bye.